3 years into Chapter 13, I started this journey with about $63,000 of debt. If you've been following my story, you know I've already paid over $28,000 and had a few foolish setbacks from desperation along the way, but I'm not quitting. Now it's about taking back control of everything I owe, inside and outside of bankruptcy, so I can finally be free. Today, I'm listing every debt I have, smallest to largest, and building my remaining $35,000 debt snowball plan. I'm done ignoring what's holding me back. This is my blueprint to freedom. One payment, one debt, one small victory at a time. My first and smallest debt is a device payment on my daughter's phone, $103 left, with a $34.72 payment every month. Once I knock this out, that $34.72 is off my bill completely. That's an instant $34 raise in my monthly budget. Next, that money rolls into my old Spectrum balance for $233. Once that's paid, I can finally close that account and switch carriers to Cricket, cutting my phone plan from $160 a month down to about $130. That's another $30 monthly savings added to my snowball. But this old Wi-Fi bill means more than that. It's not on my credit report yet. Plus, Spectrum won't unlock my devices until it's paid. Paying it off keeps it from becoming a negative mark later. Plus, it starts lowering my recurring monthly outflow. The less I'm paying in fixed monthly bills, the more I can throw at debt and savings. Just between these two, the device payoff and the Spectrum bill, that's about $65 a month freed up to attack the next debt. It may not seem like a lot, but on a budget as tight as mine, it matters. Next up is this payday loan for $195 from Possible Finance. If you remember my credit report video, this was one of those quick cash moves I made when I lost my job. It helped me for a week, but it followed me for 2 years. My plan here is to send pay for delete letter, asking them to remove it from my report once it's paid. That's why I've got this one listed third instead of second. It gives me time to wait for a response while I build up savings from my phone payoff and the carrier switch. If they accept my offer, I'll be ready to pay it in full with cash. Then there's this old Ally Bank credit card, now with portfolio recovery, for $482. This one's another debt I created during that stretch when I was juggling bills and trying to survive that cold winter. It's been sitting here in collections for a while, and I'm approaching it the same way, with a pay for delete letter. I'll probably handle this one right after an old utility bill that's slightly smaller, once I see how that first offer plays out. If both work, that's 2 collections removed from my credit report and a solid score boost for less than $700. It's not just about clearing up old debt. It's about making real progress toward financial recovery and cleaning up my credit report. Then there's this gas bill for $339 I mentioned earlier, and an old electric bill for about $1,100. These came from trying to hold on to my old lifestyle after my income had basically stopped. I kept thinking I could catch up, but the hole just kept getting deeper. They're both in collections now, so I'll try pay for delete, but with utilities that might not work. If I ever want service with them again, they already know I have to pay. So if pay for delete fails, I'll pay them and let them just age off over time. Now this one's not technically a debt, but it's definitely dragging my budget down. $176 a month for a storage unit. That's money going nowhere, just holding stuff I don't have space for right now. I found a storage building for around $1,900 that I can place in my daughter's grandfather's backyard for us to share. Once I buy it, I can close the storage unit and free up that $176 every month. I'm actually thinking about a way to finance this building. Now, I know I can already hear y'all saying, no, don't create more debt. But here's how I'm thinking about it. That $176 is going out the window forever. No payoff, no ownership, no end, regardless. If I financed the building and kept the payments about the same, I'd be done in roughly 10 months. Probably sooner once the snowball hits it. Let me know in the comments what you all think. Should I put that $176 toward ownership or keep paying it to the storage company while I save for a cash purchase? I'm really interested to see what y'all think. That combined with the $65 from the phone savings means $241 a month I'm not paying out in recurring bills. That savings really adds up with these small wins. And then there's the big headache, that Parent Plus loan for about $11,000. If you've been following my journey, you already know this story from my Chapter 13 credit report video. I've never gotten a straight answer on what happened to that money. The school hasn't been cooperative, so I'm going straight to the loan servicer to raise my concerns. If the school kept funds they should have returned, I'm not letting that slide. I might get burned on this one, but I'm going to exhaust every possible angle before I start the rehab process, because once I rehab it, I can't dispute it. But if I can recoup any of that money, it would be a big win. I'll keep y'all posted on how this one plays out. And finally, my Chapter 13 balance, $19,297.91. I've got about a year and a half left, but I'm determined to shorten that time. 3 years in, over $28,000 paid, and this is all that's left between me and true freedom. It's not easy. Sometimes it feels like it'll never end. But every time that balance drops, I remind myself I'm not stuck, I'm finishing. So that's everything, my full debt repayment plan. All of it adds up to about $35,000. That might sound huge, but it used to be over 63. I'm closer than I was before, and the snowball gets another push right now. Let's make this first payment together. This first payment, $103 left on my daughter's phone. It might not seem like much, but it's the first domino. Once this is gone, my bill drops by $34 a month, and that becomes downhill momentum for my snowball. And just like that, my first debt is officially paid. $35,000 to go, and this is how it starts. One payment, one small victory at a time. If you're ready to start your own plan, I've linked my free Reset Project Budget Tracker bundle in the description. It includes both the budget tracker and the debt snowball tracker I'm using in this video. You can download them together, plug in your own numbers, and start seeing where your money's really going, and make a plan to take control of it. It's free, and it's a simple way to start. I built it to help me get a clear picture of my money, and it might just help you too. Grab it, use it, and good luck on your journey. Drop your starting point in the comments so others know they're not alone, and make sure to subscribe. Let's build a small community, a reset tribe to support each other on this journey. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next one when the reset continues.